bowmen, England supporters, and Steve McLaren, the singer of that national anthem, Martin Toal, has performed at 4 previous England internationals. They've won them all, and they haven't even conceded a goal.
That's it for today. Have a fabulous weekend. We'll be back next week with Craig Cash, more fabulous fashion and music from Kidi and Patrizio. But today we'll leave you with a fabulous opera singer, Martin Toal. You can see him at the Sale Waterside Arts Centre on the 11th of December. But he's here singing an opera medley for us. Thanks very much for watching. We see you on Monday at 2:30. Here's Martin Toal.
Adosto cor ingrato chiari spiete fame non può Adolo fuoco cocci massi foglie te lascia sta E non te cori ha preso non ti stroglie solo guarda Ne coppa yamma ne coppa yamma Funiccoli, funicola, funicoli, funicola Yamma, funicoli, funicola.
Now, it is going to be an emotional performance for opera singer Martin Toal from Sale when he steps out onto the pitch to sing at Wembley this weekend. He was inspired to take up singing by Luciano Pavarotti, who died on Thursday. Martin may be asked to sing a special tribute for one of the greatest ever tenors before the England game. Elaine Wilcox has been to hear him sing.
Just describe how emotional it's going to be for you stepping out at Wembley.
You know, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I mean, for me, to be asked to sing anyway for England at Wembley, you know, for what is the first ever competitive game, and will be a great honour. But also on the day that Pavarotti, you know, his funeral is taking place, it's just going to be a real special occasion for me.
It was Luciano Pavarotti and the 3 tenors who inspired Martin to take up singing during the 1990 World Cup. The FA are now considering whether he should sing Nessun Dorma as a tribute on Saturday.
I decided to imitate Pavarotti and sing Nessun Dorma, and my gran cut the words out of a national newspaper, and it was after one of these parties that somebody suggested that I go and get my voice heard, and 17 years later, on the day that Pavarotti's funeral takes place, I'm going to be now singing at what is, you know, is my biggest event yet, which is, you know, at Wembley.
Martin sung at 4 England matches and desperately wants a win. A defeat could spell an end to his England career.
Long to reign over us, God save the Queen.
Let's hope you do it for England. But you've got a really good record, haven't you?
No, I have. I mean, this is going to be my 5th game for England, actually. And on the previous 4, I mean, England have won all 4, which is fantastic. They've also never conceded a goal. So I'm just hoping that, you know, I'll make it 5 out of 5.
And you want to be back for the next game?
Well, I certainly do. And hopefully then all the way to the finals, you know. And who knows, you know, the next goal could be singing at the Euro 2008 finals.
Fingers crossed.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Sing in the shower.
I was saying, I think they're using the tape on me then.
I've heard him sing in matches, he's absolutely terrific.
He is, very good.
No,
nel blu dipinto di blu, felice di stare lassù. E volavo felice più in alto del sole ed anch'io la più su, mentre un mondo pian piano spariva lontano laggiù. Una musica dolce suonava soltanto per me. Volavo
Well, let's talk to another tenor now about Pavarotti's life and career, Martin Toal, who'll be singing this weekend, I think, ahead of England's match against Israel. What did Pavarotti mean to someone like you?
Oh, I mean, he meant absolutely everything. When I saw the Three Tenors concert in 1990, it inspired me to start taking lessons, and I just got into the teaching profession, actually teaching languages, but I at the same time did around about 13, 14 years of training my voice part-time whilst teaching, and it was all due to the great man, to Pavarotti.
And technically, I mean, how unusual is his voice, or was his voice?
Well, I mean, Pavarotti was technically brilliant, but he had something extra, something special. It was almost even in the Three Tenors concert when they sang Nessun Dorma together, the three of them, you know, Domingo Carreras and Pavarotti. It was only when Pavarotti joined in that the song really took flight and took off, and he had some indefinable quality which only the very few special people have.
Yeah, and people talk about this talent being God-given, but and that's part of the charisma as well, isn't it? I mean, just when he stood on stage, if you were lucky enough to see him, I mean, he just dominated everything.
Well, fortunately, I was very lucky to see him, and went with my mother, father, and my wife back in the 90s to see him in concerts, and I always thank that I went to that particular concert and saw him. But he just had some talent, and that only a very few special people have.
Did he widen opera, do you think, as well, and broaden it for the masses in a way of which you approve? Because, I mean, some people are a bit sniffy about this and just say, well, you know, actually he was a bit too populist. But presumably for someone like you, now having an operatic career, this is all good news, isn't it?
No, well, I mean, I can say quite openly today that without Pavarotti and without that Three Tenors concert, I wouldn't be here today. You know, he inspired me too, but not only that, you know, a lot of my career has been singing not just in the concert halls, but in the football stadia around the country, and rugby stadia as well, and it's all really due to the fact that Pavarotti brought opera to the people, and to the sports fans, football fans, rugby fans alike.
Well, I know, and just on that point, you're singing this weekend, aren't you, ahead of the England match? Now, if there is a request for Nessun Dorma, that's going to be quite a tough one to do, isn't it?
Well, if there is a request for Nessun Dorma, then it will be something I will relish. And for me, I mean, I'm already singing the national anthem there for England, you know, against Israel on the day, which makes it extra special. But to sing Nessun Dorma in front of 90,000 people as a tribute to the great man, the man who had so much of an influence on me, it would be a dream come true. I'd probably retire on Saturday night and just on that memory. But it's you know, it would be a very, very special tribute to the great man.
Okay, well, let's hope that the request comes through, and also to your nerves of steel, because I think that's going to be quite some occasion. Thanks very much indeed, Martin Toal.
No, thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, some breaking news to